Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth looking at 68, a mix of sun and clouds. Tomorrow, 73 and a mix, and Sunday, 76. And this air quality seems to be getting better.
It does.
I saw a couple of people with masks yesterday, and, it's funny. I was thinking about putting one on, and, there was a couple times I was coughing a little bit, and I saw someone with a mask, and I'm like, yeah, that is a smart person right there. I probably should have done that yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not.
I went for a walk. I didn't do it either with Tilly. It wasn't bad. I didn't feel burning in my eyes or my throat or anything like that. We did make it out. And then I had a busy day to get ready for my weekend of children. So I went and I had photos printed from my phone. The one that I sent you of Evan and Maeve, I'm going to give Evan for his apartment. And then, of course, Father's Day's next weekend. I won't see Casey for his first Father's Day. He's going to his in-laws. So I bought a frame with 3 pictures you can put in and had them all about him and Maeve, and going to get that going, and Father's Day cards and a thank you note for the lovely time I had last weekend, and just got a lot of things done. Then I went, I don't know if you probably don't, but I am a thrift store freak. I love to walk around thrift stores and see what kind of vases and china and candle things and all. So I go to my favorite one, and I got the most beautiful frames for 99 cents.
You see, you're always finding the deals. You're so good.
I am. And I happen to love this thrift store. The one frame I got, I'm telling you, if you bought it in the store, it would be about $30. Really good quality, nice frame.
Oh, that's really
so I
good.
had the time of my life.
I'm proud of you. That's good. And you know what? And I hope the audience is paying attention, because for you to have a good day on the radio, all I have to do is compliment your granddaughter or your finds at the thrift store, and you are happy.
It's a home run.
Well done on the 99 cent
I
frame.
brought home, and I mean a huge bag of stuff for $17.
Well done, Cande. You're
Thank
a
you
genius.
very
You're
much.
a genius.
I am.
I do have 2 stories to get to that I promised you. Elijah, so he wanted to be picked up yesterday. He usually takes the bus these days. Says,
Well, he wanted to stay home yesterday because of the air quality.
Right. He's like, can you at least pick me up? All right, so I go pick him up. He gets out of school. We're walking to the car, and he turns to me and says, Dad, you see my shirt is inside out? Yeah. I got dress coded today.
What?
He was told by a school official to turn his shirt inside out.
What was he
I
wearing?
I start laughing out loud. And I knew exactly what shirt it was, because he only has one that really has that he wears a lot with the dark black color. It was a Budweiser beer shirt, and so the teacher, the official, whoever made him turn it inside out, said it was not appropriate for elementary school. The beer shirt, Cande.
I guess I'm going to have to agree with that.
So
I guess.
Here's the thing. By the way, this is not me ranting and raving and, oh my God, how could they do this to my son? 2 things. Number 1, I was laughing hysterical because about 6 months ago, when I brought this shirt home from an appearance, I was at an appearance, and they were giving out these shirts, and I brought it home, and Elijah snagged it. It was like a kid size, so he took it from his sisters. He's like, I want this shirt. So I was a little hesitant. I'm like, oh, he's a 4th grader wearing a beer shirt. But I'm like, oh, he'll just wear it to sleep or whatever.
Right.
Then he wore it to school one day.
And nobody saw him?
Hold on, he wore it to school one day. No one said anything, but on the way to school, I said, you're in 4th grade. Maybe not the best idea. He goes, oh, I love the shirt. I said, okay, whatever. It's not naked people. It's a beer. It's okay. He wore it anyway. He didn't get caught. Not that he should have been caught, quote unquote. But anyway, after this was like the 10th time he's worn the shirt, they finally
they got a little tired of it.
They,
I have a similar story, but I stopped my child. My ex-husband, he had an old shirt. You know, you kept a lot of your t-shirts from your teenage years. This one had bamboo on it, which is a rolling paper, right?
yeah.
My kid loved it. He would wear it all the time. He went to go to wear it to school one day. I said, "You cannot wear it. You cannot wear it. It sends the wrong message. No." And I nipped it in the bud.
Yeah.
That's what you should have done. Nipped it in the bud.
And what was on this shirt that he was
Bamboo
wearing?
rolling paper. It was an
Bamboo.
advertising for bamboo. Anybody who's
Unreal.
ever had anything to do with smoking would know about this.
Oh yes.
And I
Okay.
said, "No, you
Gotcha.
can't wear it to school. You just cannot."
Got it. And you nipped it. I got you.
Plus, the shirt was a good, 10, 12 years old, maybe older.
Yeah, yeah. No need to wear anything that old, for sure. So anyway, that was funny. All right, I have a story. I need your honest opinion about this, okay? This is a real story from where my sister lives in Clifton Park up near Albany. All right?
All right.
She sends me this. Actually, she texted it to the family chat, and I had a very particular take. My sister Dina had another take. Everybody was weighing in. There's no right or wrong answer. I want to know what you think. So,
Okay.
there is a in her school district up there. There, the girls softball team. They're very sports oriented, and the girls softball team from that area made the semifinals or whatever of the state championship softball games, and 7 seniors from the team went to the coach and said, "We are not going to play because we choose to go to the senior prom instead."
Oh, it's the same time. Oh, boy.
Okay, so wait. So there's a semifinals and there's a finals. The semifinals are today. By the way, side note, this upstate, thing happening, the series are being played here on Long Island. So they're actually coming down here to play these championship games. So the 7 seniors say, we will play Friday. We will play Friday, but if we win and make it to the championship Saturday, we are going to drive home and go to the prom. We are not playing in Saturday's game.
Gotcha.
The school said, no, you will make a choice right now. If you play Friday, you're playing Saturday, or else you don't play at all. We're going to call up JV players to take the trip to Long Island and fill out this team and go try to give it a shot and win the tournament. So they told the 7 seniors, stay home. They're filling the team with JV players, filling those slots.
I gotcha.
And they're going to play the series. Now, I have a particular take on this. What's your take on the situation?
My take is it's very bad planning on the part of the school to think that they might get into playoffs that would interfere with senior prom. That being said, you're only a senior once. You only have one senior prom. So I understand where the girls are coming from. If I had a daughter and she came to me with this, I'd say, "What do you want to do? Which one do you want to do?" If she said the senior prom, I'd say, "No problem."
Okay, while I appreciate your take, and you have the same take as my sister Dina, who, that's fine. You guys can go commiserate. You're wrong, Candy.
You said there was no right or wrong answer.
Well, today there's a wrong answer.
Oh my.
So I'm half kidding with you, but I have a very serious take on this, and that is, if you are committed to a team, if you have been doing something, and these girls probably started playing in 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, their whole life been dedicated to traveling and playing and softball, and this is their thing, and you make the semifinals of the state championship, and you have the ability to turn around to your teammates and say, "You know what? We're going to sit this out because we want to go to a dance." Candy, I think that's a statement about life. That is like someone I don't want to be standing next to when things get
I
tough.
think that's a bit harsh.
Yeah, then
Now, if
we'll
you
agree
would
to
tell
disagree.
me boys, I would be shocked because boys would play the
Now, see,
baseball and give
let me.
up the prom.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna go after that a little as well because maybe it's just specific
Now,
school
are these
districts.
girls going to be professional ball players? No.
No, no, no. Even hold. See, somebody, my sister Amy said that. You know what my response was? That should make them want to play. The seniors should, if they're not going to play in college, should want to play this series even more so. Because if this is their last chance to get on the softball field. Now, look, I understand. They may have dreamed their whole life to go to the prom, but you are committed to your team. You're going to turn around to your teammates, your other 15 people on the team, and say, yeah, sorry, guys, good luck. We're going to a dance. We're going to put some makeup on and whatever and go.
We
And
bought
no.
dresses. We have dates. We're looking forward to this since high school started.
I believe they should play. And by the way, nothing says they're going to win today. If they lose today.
Can you imagine they don't go to the prom? They go and they lose?
Well, that's the chance you take.
Oh, I don't blame the girls. And if it was one girl, I'd say, well, no, 7, that says a huge statement.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't agree with you.
It says it's a huge statement on their loser
You're
mentality. Candy.
Wrong.
That is.
I don't agree.
By the way, so just as a side note, because Barbecue Tom's, one of his children, one of his daughters, is a starter on the girls' varsity softball team. And I texted him the article, and I said, I just would love to know your response. If your daughter came to you and said she's going to the prom instead of playing in the state semifinals, and his response was, you don't want to know. He's like, not happening. She's playing softball. End of story.
Oh, that's a guy thing. Ask the
Well,
mother.
We can agree to disagree. I thought it was interesting.
I think it's a guy opinion. I don't think there's a woman that would stand up and say, you got to go play softball.
You're not a sports mom. I don't know.
I was a sports mom. My son Casey wrestled from 6 years old
you're not a girl
to the end
sports
of
mom.
college.
You're not a girl sports mom.
And if I'd say, give up that wrestling match. That's right, because life happens once. You get to go through this once. And if they lost, I gave up my senior prom to play in a game that we lost.
All right, the prom is overrated. I'm sorry.
Listen, I agree it's overrated. I didn't go to any of my proms because I was a renegade. I was too cool for that, okay? Thought, not me. Not for me.
You got.
But that's something else.
No, listen. It's bad decorations, bad food, maybe some spiked punch. It's not, all right. We could go on and on. And by the way, I'm animated about it. I'm not angry about it. It doesn't affect me. But I think, you gotta stand up for your team. You leave. I see you see the dance. I see them leaving their team in the lurch. That's what gets me. That's the problem here.
Well, I'd like to know the conversations that the other teammates are having.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
For them leaving, not for them, how they feel about it. Anyway,
all right.
I blame the school because that's what I always do when we can't come up with an answer.
True. They should have moved things.
They should have moved it around and known that this would happen. Goodbye.
All right.
Done with this topic.
We got to
Dina,
move.
Who's the smartest one of the three of you? Agrees with me.
All right, we're going to need a few days off from each other because that was below the belt. All right, we've spent way too much time. We got to go. All right, less than 20 minutes now, way less than 20 minutes to your Bald and the Beautiful entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. Decent weekend, mix of sun and clouds, between 70 and 75 all weekend, air quality improving. Let's hit the roads. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.